Okay, in this quick example, I'm going to just show you how to create a point, a line, and a polygon file, and then how to digitize them. So what you can do is go to Layer, Create New Layer, and then, of course, you're going to need to save it so that you know where it is. So I'm going to go to my cartography folder. I have this georeference folder here, and I'm just going to call this one, it's going to be a line 1A. I'll call it example line 1A. And then you need to make sure that if you're doing a line file that you actually select line. And then if you're going to add a new field, you have to hit add to field. If not, it won't show up. And then after that, just double check what coordinate system you're going to use. I'm going to use the same as my map, which is the pseudo Mercator. As long as things are consistent, it'll work fine. You could always change the projections later. Okay, so there's our new line, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new point layer. So geometry type point. Call this example point 1A. There it is. Example point 1A. Hit save. Change it. We'll do the pseudo Mercator. Just again to keep things consistent, I'll create another field called name X. Add it to. That's number 2. So far we got a point, a line, and then we just want a polygon. So we're going to create a new shapefile again. Going to do polygon, and we'll just call this example polygon. Again, keep things consistent. I'm going to go with pseudo Mercator. I'm going to have a name field called name X, and then hit OK. And then there's your 3 files. And then to simply digitize, it's very easy. I recommend turning only the one on that you want to work with. So let's start with points. And then you're going to hit the pencil, and then you're going to hit this button here. It'll actually tell you what it is. That's the vertex tool. That's the add. We're in the line feature. Hold on one sec. 1, 2. So you always need to select the one. I must have had the line one selected, and then hit point, and then if you select here, it says add point feature. So it's pretty easy to know that if you're doing something wrong. And then what you can do is add them, and you can put an ID number. With the points, I don't think you really need an ID number, but I'm going to put one in anyway after I digitize. So that's ID 3, ID 4. I do know what lines and polygons you have to put an ID or it doesn't work correctly. There you go. So there's 5 that I just digitized. Then to stop the digitizing, you can just toggle the pencil again. You want to make sure you save them. There is a way to move them. I am not the best at editing features. There, you can kind of grab it with the mouse, and I was able to move it, so it'll select it, and then it's kind of a drag with the mouse. You can test on how to do it. There, this one is actually moving. And then what we do is hit save, and then hit the pencil again, and it'll stop editing. Notice that it's not editing. Okay, we go to the line file, turn the points off, turn the line on, go to the pencil, notice the tool. It says add line feature, and then that's the move the line feature. So we're going to add a line feature. Basically left mouse click, another left mouse click, and then I believe to end, you're going to hit the right mouse. Add an ID number. If you don't, it's not going to work correctly. There's your new line. We can add another one here. If you want to turn the corner, you can left mouse click, and then when you finally want to end it, it's a left and then a right mouse click, and then add an identifier. And there's your line. You can see it there. So we're going to go ahead and save it. The same thing you can practice with moving them. There's a way to adjust them and move them and edit the vertices. I'm not very good at that at the moment. We're going to hit save, or hit the pencil, and then we stop. The next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to work on the polygon layer. I'm going to go through the same process, hit the pencil. There's a tool here that says add polygon feature. and we're going to go ahead and digitize this block face. It's a left mouse, left mouse, left mouse, and then I believe right mouse to end. You have to add an identifier number, and there you go. So that's how you go about doing that. Again, there are editing, and it sort of tells you how to do it. If you click on it, it shows you right click to lock feature, click and drag to select vertices, but you need to practice that if you want to be able to do this. So for example, these will eventually select the vertices. And then there's a way you can actually add more vertices. I'm just not that good at it. So that's it for now. Thanks.